So, I was thinking about this a little, and I think I realized something. Der Eisendrache might actually be the only flawless map in Zombies. If not that, then maybe the only map with maybe the slightest of nitpicks that don't even affect the map overall. Nitpicks that I can't even see when I play the map. Each of the zombie maps by Blundell has some complaints I can think of. Origins has the staff quests. Shadows has some problems when it comes to setting up and getting special weapons. Let's suppose KT4 has a far too long upgrade quest for a weapon that isn't all that great. Grod's Easter egg I feel has a few too difficult steps. Revelations fucks up the conclusion to the premise storyline, and Mob has that pack-a-punch problem. Der Eisendrache, however, I can't think of a single flaw with it. You know, when I started this little retrospective thing, I actually had no clue what my favorite map was. The most I knew is there was definitely a Jason Blundell map. Right now, I honestly think that Der Eisendrache might be it. Let's start with the bows. Just like with Origins, these weapons have a basic template of each being a bow, but having a specific elemental tie. Thing is, unlike Origins, these weapons don't feel like they require an Easter egg's worth of a journey to get. While they do actually require effort to get, the Easter egg quests don't feel tedious in the slightest. While some bows are better than others, they are still useful weapons with fun quest lines. I especially love the steps where you need to run the walls, and speaking of that, none of you seem to realize that Blundell was able to actually sneak all the EXO advanced movements into zombies with this map's anti-gravity rule, and nobody even noticed it or complained about it, meaning that EXO zombies actually could have been fun. The Panzer returns, and while I may prefer his Origins counterpart, honestly, I still think it's a great boss here. Instead of a grapple, he can shoot electric projectiles that can stun you, but he still feels like a fair boss enemy even with this change. I will say that I think he might be a little weaker in comparison to Origins. I don't know, he seems to go down a lot quicker. No problem with that, of course, but I feel like that might be the reason I prefer the Origins Panzer, because he's more of a challenge. Also, there's an Easter egg you can complete for a Panzerclaw hat that can make you more resilient against the Panzers, so that's neat. Now, for the first time in a while, I want to mention the Easter egg, which I feel is the best Easter egg in Zombies. Although granted, I only say that because it's the only Treyarch Easter egg I finished, not counting hide and seek, of course. But normally I don't really bother with Easter eggs, so if that ain't a good sign, I don't know what is. First off, you don't need to get every single bow to do the Easter egg if you play solo. You only need to make as many bows as there are players, already a good start. Next, each step of this Easter egg is one I like. There's a Simon Says step, a step where you must hit 3 randomly spawning wisps so you'll have enough time to hunt them down, but not enough time where you can just casually walk around searching for them. And once you've shot the wisps with the bow, you can travel back in time. There's a step where you can take a keeper around the map filling up souls with the bow, and I like that step, and it concludes with a boss fight. A really goddamn challenging boss fight that is also actually fair. Once the Easter egg is complete, we blow up the moon and get the Easter egg ending cutscene, with Richtofen's plan being revealed and Dempsey having to kill his 1.0 version, which is all done fantastically. I never would have thought zombies would actually make me feel something, let alone COD. I could go on, but of course I'm trying to keep these short, so even though it pains me to end this video so early, I'll just say Der Eisendrache is my favorite map in all of Zombies, and a fantastic start to the DLC season of content for BO4. 5 days to go to the release of Black Ops 4.